Who are you?
Jerry Dobbs. I'm from Bakersfield, California. I'm 68 years old. I was born and raised in this town. I become homeless when my house became condemned because it caught on fire in electrical cord. And I've been in the system here at the mission pretty much ever since. And that in and out of the hospital.
Okay. So are you currently homeless?
Yes, yes I am.
Gotcha. How long have you been homeless?
About 6 months now, a little better.
Okay, recently.
Yeah.
So since recently you become homeless, what have some of the things you experienced or the hardships that you have to go through with living on the streets?
Well, it's like once I went to the hospital, I had a stroke, and they give my bunk away. When I got out, I had nowhere to live but on the sidewalk. Then they come along and they try to arrest you, or they will, for being on the sidewalk. I mean, it makes no sense. What's a guy to do? I mean, I was doing the best I could.
Okay.
And since then, I've changed a lot of ways of my own, my habits, drugs, and alcohol, which is the best thing. And I accepted God, and I've met a lot of wonderful people that helped along the way, and still do today. And I'm very thankful for it.
Okay. You say you grew up in Bakersfield all your life. What high schools did you go to?
North High.
North High, okay. And how was North High back then for you?
Well, I had work. I was working and going to school, and I come from the poor side of town, and I, instead of making the right decision, quitting my job or I could do school, I kept the job and ended up getting kicked out of school. Back then they didn't have all these continuation schools and things like they do now. So, that was a backpedal. I mean, I made the wrong decision.
You say you got kicked out. You want to go into detail about that?
Falling asleep in class, not showing up, and stuff like that.
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
That's little though.
Yeah. But like I said, I come from the poor side, and to me, the job, well, it helped my mom, it helped me and my sisters and brothers, put money, a little bit of money on the house. I worked the summer for the school, doing yard work there and stuff, lawn.
Okay, respect.
I've always worked, and that's why so many people look at the homeless and they think, oh, they're just people who won't work. That's not so at all. And I've met some wonderful people being homeless that I never realized if could be that way. And people will, if you'll be honest with them straight, you can go a lot further with people than you can by trying to be a crook thief. And I despise a thief, but we all sin in our own ways.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't look down upon people. I don't judge people like I used to. I was judged pretty critically, and so therefore I guess I adapted that. Didn't even realize it was me doing that. I mean, just the way I was brought up.
Is there any steps you're currently taking to get off the streets?
Yes. Every opportunity everything I try to do is to get off the streets. I get my Social Security reinstated. They shut me off. I got incarcerated for a small time, and my wife needed the money, and I just left that young and reported, so I had to pay that little bit back.
Okay, anything you want you like to say to them? You know, let them know how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty good. There's health factors, but I'm happy to be able. You know, I like to travel, and I'm a pretty good mechanic. And I'm going to go back to Tennessee and start with a friend of mine has a business. He wants me to come back there. I told him I'll be out there shortly.
Okay.
That's what I'm working towards right now. Excuse me.
And last question.
Making money just sitting there.
Yes, sir.
You know, the old saying, every penny counts.
Any life advice you would like to share with the world?
Any what?
Life advice?
No, I'd rather not state on that. I mean, you got to be true with yourself to be right with the world. I mean,
And do you consent to this video to be posted?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.